This year was like a really tough year from the beginning because I had a surgery in December on my right knee, and I tried to, as always, my anxiety got in the way, and I started training before I should. That bothered me for quite a time. Then I had to take plus the time off, so by the time I barely got trained this year. So like this 2 last months has been really great, you know, like because I went from 0 to 400, you know what I mean? Man, it has been great having all these guys here. I've been learning so much. I've been pushing myself a lot, but you know, I truly believe that everything happens to a reason, and I couldn't be better prepared, you know. I think it's the right time of my life, with the right moment and with the right opportunity, you know what I mean? So it's just up for the fight to happen.
You need to know what you want. The human mind is very strong. I believe like most of people, they drive themselves to the negative side. They drive themselves like, oh, I cannot do that. They give excuse, you know, and the excuse is kind of like something very weak. So no excuse. I believe like
the training camp about
to be the champion.
A month and a half ago, you know, so it's gonna be 2 months straight for the ADCC event. This is the first time that I'm actually doing a camp, you know, with different guys from my team, you know what I mean? Like, I started my own team when I was a purple belt, and the only guys who trained me my whole life were my own students, you know what I mean? I never had someone coaching me or pushing me or nothing like this, or having people from other teams coming to join me for the camp. So ADCC was made pretty much, last ADCC was with my own students just pushing me, and like, you know, like it was, the vibe was really intense and really nice, and like many things were happening at that time, and so it was something that really meant a lot to me, you know, to be part of that moment, to actually go there and conquer that title. No, now it's a completely different energy, you know. So much has happened from there to here, and then of course, you know, having simply like the best in the world come here to train with me, you know, Rodolfo, Joao Gabriel, you know, Marte, between many others, you know, as Master Mario Sperry came by, you know, and Bochecha passed through, you know, and like, and have all of those guys coming in, you know, it's something that, you know, like really makes me, you know, really happy and with a lot of enthusiasm, you know what I mean, to train, to push myself even more, you know.
How you feel, man? You're looking good.
Feel great, man. Feel great, you know, like we push each other, we play around a lot, you know, we try to compete against each other. After a great train that we had today, you know, we gotta motivate ourselves somehow. So we try to always to overcome the time, the weights of each other, you know, always, you know, having fun, giving a hard time to each other. It impulses us to be better. So that's what I chose to do in my life. This is my office. How tough of life is it? You know what I mean? Come here, work out, feel good, hang out with my friends, and push myself to my best. You know, there's no way of I can hate this. You know, I would hate it if I had to be in a suit behind a desk. You know, look this. I'm listening to Rapa, you know, the music that I most love to listen when I'm training, pushing myself. 1 week before the biggest fight of my life. There's no way I can hate it, you know?
On that level, coming together with the same goal, you know, with the same mindset, you know, that's what I think was the best thing of this camp, you know? And it was really hard too, because none of us have trained so hard, you know, like, and everybody said the same, so man, I never trained that hard in my life, you know what I mean? Because like most of us, the guys who came from outside, all heavyweights, and then I have, you know, like Vagner Rocha and Enrico, like from my team that are competing in ADCC as well, that they get to be lighter. But you know, like intense training with heavyweight guys pushing each other, you know, like, man, the level was super high, and for me, I only have one fight, but for them, they'll face, you know, many matches. I think it couldn't be better. For sure, this camp humbled every one of us down, you know, to a point where you know that you can't commit a mistake, you know, and then you have to succeed on your good positions, and of course it exposed the weaknesses of everybody, because there's many high-level guys, and if you mistake, you're gonna have to pay for the price. And then it was good because every one of us have different games, so we could expose ourselves to that reality. And man, we grew so much through these last days. I just want to finish with this, you know what I mean? Get there and feel the glory of being inside of my own dream, you know what I mean? Showing up there, looking around, so like, wow, you know, I'm actually being part of this moment, you know, like it's actually happening, you know, and just give my best. Andre is a great fighter, you know, like there's nothing to take from him, you know, like, man, he has proven many times, you know, who he is and why he is who he is, you know what I mean? He's a great champion, he has won pretty much everything, he's there for a reason, and he's a kind of guy that you can't say like, oh, he's good on top or bottom, or like, man, he has a great wrestling, he passed guy really good, has great submissions, passed guy really good, so, you know, like, it's gonna be an amazing fight, you know. I think he's gonna be ready for the fight, and he's gonna go there and he's gonna give his best, you know what I mean? And that's what I think is gonna be nice about it, you know what I mean? Because I'll do the same, push myself through my limits. I know that in any way this is gonna be an easy fight, you know what I mean? And I don't want to have an easy fight, you know what I mean? I want to go there, and I know I'm gonna get exposed in bad positions, and I know that sometimes the fight's not gonna go the way I want, but that's why I trained jiu-jitsu for so many years, you know, to be ready for whatever it comes, you know what I mean? So of course, you know, I'm gonna impose my game, I'm gonna impose my written, and if you can keep up with it, great.
Again, for everything, I'm happy and sad. You know, I'm happy. I came here, and you know, I'm on the right shape. You know, like feeling good, and you know, next week I'm gonna be competing. But I'm sad that, you know, like all these great moments, you know, these great laughs, you know, and camp is gonna have to end. You know, so. But I guess it's the best way of having it. Yeah.